Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Jade Empire. Last episode we got to know Silk Fox a bit more. And yes, I know it was out of character, but I just couldn't help saying that. It was just... I just couldn't resist. I know, I'm going to get trolled now for being out of character, but you gotta admit, it was fun. Alright, book stand. Guide to the Imperial City. Welcome, dear traveller, to the illustrious Imperial City, the heart of civilization in the world and the seat of power for the Jade Empire. In this fine city, the wonders of the modern age are plain for all to see. Walk down expansive boulevards, shop at the many fine booths and stores, and see how the most advanced and civilized people in the world live. You will be awed and amazed by such a city. Explore the Imperial City for the experience of a lifetime. What an advert. Don't look at me funny. I was meeting you, Sky. So unappreciative. Hello. Incisive Chorus. Talk to me.
You... Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I was just muttering to myself. I'm in some trouble and... Wait! You could help me!
I could?
You're clearly not from around the Imperial City, and I need someone's help most desperately. Someone unaffected by the politics of this place.
Totally unaffected. What can I do to help?
Well, you see, there's been a mix-up. No, an error. Oh, who am I kidding? Some bastard has changed my play! I am Incisive Chorus, the playwright. I'm sure you've heard of me. And if not, you have... now, I suppose.
Yes, now.
One of my productions has been touring the countryside and catching people's attention. We were asked to bring it into the city and perform here in the Golden Way.
Well, sounds positive so far. Where's the problem?
The play must go on, but not as they want it. The play has been changed, you see. One very key piece of the play has been rewritten.
Well, why worry about a few rewrites? Doesn't that happen all the time?
No! Well, yes, but not like this. They've changed it from a commentary of man's inhumanity to man to a satire of the Empire.
Oh.
I tell you truthfully that they've lost the whole point of the piece.
Not to mention that certain factions frown on satire of the Empire.
There's that too. Anyone could take offense. Now I'm doubly concerned.
Sorry.
Of course I would pay you. In fact, I'd match... well, this is odd.
What's odd? What's odd?
It's just that there's no going rate for female actors or whatever you'd be called. It's unheard of.
Actress? What? There's no female actors in the entire city?
Of course there are, though I'm not supposed to know it. The entire establishment turns a blind eye to them. They deserve that much respect. I hear the bosom binding, pants stuffing, and whatnot is a far cry from comfortable.
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of unnecessary work.
The irony is that many of them get cast as female roles. Fresh faces, you see, leaving us with a woman playing a woman through 4 layers of costume. Most unsightly.
Telling me.
I myself have pushed long and hard for realism. Verisimilitude is the word they're throwing out these days. And what better way to avoid all that unnecessary shirt stuffing?
I like you.
Alas, tradition often becomes a barrier blackened by short-sightedness that is not easily overcome.
True. Maybe it's time we tore down some of those traditions. What do you need me to do?
I need that fire and that passion. That's what I need. I will gladly offer you the going rate for a leading man, just for a walk-on part. I need you to take a role in the play and read the role the, original way.
Sure thing.
You have a most regal bearing, so I'd expect you'd have no major problems at any rate acting the role of Lady 14 Flowers.
That's a generous offer. Lead roles pay fairly well.
If you talk to first-degree thespian Fong up by the pagoda, tell him you're the replacement actor. He'll be desperate, so all you'll have to do is read the proper lines.
You want me to play Lady 14 Flowers?
That will be a bit tricky, I admit. Certainly breaking with tradition, but if you tell them that you're already in makeup, they'll, gloss things over. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Sounds interesting. I'll do it.
Here's a copy of the original script for your scene. Pivotal, I assure you. This copy reads properly, not like that edited pile of dung. Hurry over to the large pagoda overlooking the Golden Way and tell Fong that you're the replacement. They won't wait forever, so step quickly to it. Remember, you'll have to memorize your lines. No scripts on stage, of course. Also, make sure you read from this script. Now good... No, you're about to perform, so I shan't jinx it. Get to it!
Oh, hell yes. Get me in a play, darling. I swear, Sky should have ka-ching above his head. Permanently. Right. I was born for stardom, baby.
Excuse me, you're in my way, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for our replacement actor.
I'm the understudy you needed.
You? You're the replacement? By the starry river, that is the best makeup job I've ever seen. We'll barely have to touch you up to play Lady 14 Flowers.
I know a good cosmetic surgeon.
And let me just say, your costume makes everything look very... authentic. Yes, well, good job.
Oh, thank you.
Did they give you a copy of the script when they sent you over here?
No. I don't have a copy on me.
Damn your guild's myopic planning. Luckily for you, I expect the worst from them and pulled a copy from the back. Here, take it. The script's recently been revised, so even if you're familiar with the old version, read it again for the changes before you head on stage.
Why was the script changed?
Well, a southern noble funded the location and travel for us, but wanted to make a few tweaks. We couldn't afford to miss the exposure. Our writer wasn't that happy, but we accepted the revisions, and here we are. I'm sure your Actors Guild told you that we have standard rates. We'll happily pay you the going rate for a lead, especially since this is short notice. Ruin your scene and you get nothing, just like normal. Understand?
Understood. I think I've got it.
Just get at least half the lines correct and the crowd will figure out what's happening. Any less than that, and it becomes one of those obscure plays no one likes.
Okay, point made.
Now, read that script over. Come talk to me when you've got it, and we'll get you into final costume and onto the stage.
Right. Using Sandra, you're able to place both of the scripts for your scenes side by side and compare them. It seems you have only a few lines for the scene. They are mostly reacting to the other actor. The scene reenacts a historical moment in the formation of the Jade Empire. There seems to be only 6 lines for you to remember, and on the scripts there are acting notes that should make it easy to remember the proper lines. Read the notes of the first half of the scene. Examine the first page of the script, which covers the first 3 of your 6 lines. Read the notes of the first. Your first line seems the same in both scripts. It's simply responding to a question about the colour of banners. Your line has you commenting that white banners are flying. Second line says you're one of the lines that was changed in those scripts. There are 2 versions of it. Responding to a question about the time of day, and in Incisive Chorus script, you speak of the heavens sending a message at dusk, and the night is coming on fast. In the edited version, the time is midday, and we speak about the flower gardens. Yes, dig at the yellow assassins. Third line? Third line is the same in both scripts. In it you're responding to a question about location. As that notes direct, the key element lies in that a decision was reached on the edge of a great plain. Let's read the second half. You look at the second page of the script, which contains your last 3 of the 6 lines. Fourth. This line seems to have 2 versions and must have been edited when the play came to the city. In the script written by Incisive Chorus, the theme of the heavens reaching out to Emperor Tien is explored again, as your character comments that seasons change from place to place. Right, we don't want the icy heart. The thinly veiled condemnation of the Emperor, right. Fifth. Science is symphony both scripts and the director's notes point out that you'll be answering roughly, who did the Emperor turn to? In the script, the Emperor turns to the heavens themselves. Right, sixth line? Sixth line seems the same across both scripts. The character comments on how a shooting star traces a border across the sky. Alright then, let's stand alone. You finish your study of the scripts. Right then. We'll leave it there for now. When I return, I shall make my acting debut. Stay with me.